Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to another video. Today is Valentine's Day and love is in the air. And we're here to talk about 8 things that we have learned over the past 8 years of being married. Stay tuned for this video.
Hi guys, I'm Tanisha.
I'm Lucian.
This is our son Shirley, and
And
we
we
are
are
the
the
Loos.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Alright, so as we said earlier, we have been married now for 8 years. Another couple of days will mark our 8 years wedding anniversary, right? And we are by no means rather therapists or professionals, but I believe that experience is the best teacher in anything at all, right? So we have been married for the past 8 years, and these are some of the things that we have learned. Some of them we had to learn the hard way, but as we go along, hope that we'll be able to share something with you guys, and these things will be able to help you guys to navigate through your relationship, your marriages, and even just build you as an individual as well. Alright, so number one on the list, guys, is know what you want. Alright, that is self-explanatory and it is very simple. But what does that mean to you, Lucian, when I say know what you want?
In terms of alright, you're going in a relationship and stuff like that, you don't just go in the relationship with the person, pretty face or how them shape and boobs, then personality counts. Right, guys? On a whole, you have to get to know them in some period, day after day, weeks after weeks, months after months,
Right.
years after years. And you guys have to learn to trust each other.
Right.
And,
But don't jump the gun yet, because trust is on the list. So
yeah.
we're going to take our time while we go down. But that is very good, Lucian. Very well said. But as Lucian said, you're not just going into the relationship based on how the person looks. I mean, how I look today, this is not how I was looking 10 years ago when I met my husband, right? I was smaller. I was, I was more petite. Even some things about me, my mannerism, a lot of stuff has changed over the years. So I guess, when you say know what you want, you just have to know, say, here what. I want this marriage, I want to be in this relationship, and I want to be with this person. Simple, right? That's the first thing. You have to know what you want, right? The next thing on the list is commitment, right? And the reason why I put commitment just after that is because, guess what? One of the things that I have learned being married for so long is that some days you really just don't want to be married. And I'm going to be honest. It's the truth. I don't know if there are persons watching who have been married for maybe 10, 15 years, or probably you just got married, probably 2 years, 3 years. There are days when you just don't want to be married, and it's the honest truth. It's not in a bad way, but there are times when, the marriage will demand so much of you that it's like you feel like, okay, I just want to not be a wife or a husband right now. I just want to be me. Right? I just want to be my own. And it's just the truth. But what commitment does is it puts you in a position where you know that, even though I feel away here, I am not going to go anywhere, because I am committing to making this relationship work. I'm committing to making this marriage work. So commitment is for me personally, I'm not looking at any dictionary, I don't have any notes, I'm just speaking. For me, it's just just sticking it out even when you feel like you don't want to be there. Right? That is commitment. And trust me, we have had, guys, some of these things that we're going to talk about, we have learned some of them the hard way. But they are lessons well learned, and I hope that as we go along, we'll be able to help some of you guys as well.
Yeah, marriages work. We
Good point.
always hear say, yeah man, marriages work and for work it and things, but when
The inner is.
when it and not work it, at times it just gets complicated. Sometimes you feel like you want to step back. Right, but you just have to stay positive and, you know, if you really love the person, just try it. Try and do your best. You know, understand, talk to her about it. But every man, that's why you have most men, you get certain years, and can't bother them and go say, boy, I'm stepping out because they can't bother, can't take the tie down, you know, stuff like that. But we all have a, but the next thing though, you see marriage all day to God. You understand? And you have to work it.
That's true.
You have to really work it. And you will bless your marriage.
That's true.
You make your marriage that based on when you bless you, everybody around you are going to see the blessing on you. All you need have no money.
That is true.
Your marriage just a shine.
Right.
Comfortable and happy.
Right. This one that we're going to talk about is circle, right? Your circle. Now, for me, this is one of the most difficult things that I have had to deal with in my marriage, right? Over the past couple of years. In all honesty, for the most part, I think we weren't able to control our circle much at some point in our marriage. Because circle is one of those things that, you know, it is very, 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 very powerful. And I'm going to tell you why I say that, right? Forgive me, I'm not here to minister, I'm not a pastor or anything like that. But this is your circle speaks about your surroundings, right? Your surroundings can influence your prosperity, it can influence your growth, and it can also influence your well-being, whether it be physically, whether it be mentally, whether it be emotionally or spiritually. Very, very, very good point. As we said, we were struggling with that aspect of it in the earlier part of our marriage, and it wasn't really because of anything of our fault. It's just that we couldn't do better at the time. And when I speak of circle, you need to put yourself in the position where you are surrounding yourself with persons who really mean you well. Very, very, very important. They want to know. Young persons who are just getting married, persons who are married for years and you are struggling, listen to me. Your circle is very, very important. Ensure that you, yes, we can't read people's mind, we don't know what's inside of persons. But I believe that God made us with something that is called intuition that will tell us, right, when something is off or something is just not right. Put yourself with persons who mean you well, people who want to see you grow, people who want to see you prosper, and persons who really, really mean well for you and your relationship. Now, this word circle, it is powerful because, as I said, it can influence so much aspect of your life. And not even in just relationships too, but even in individual lives. You need to ensure that you are around persons who really want to see you thrive. And my husband know I am very, 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 very keen on this. This is something that I take very seriously. It is so serious to me that we do not allow any and anybody into our household, and that is just serious, right? Because I believe that if we don't put ourselves in a position where we are surrounded by good energy and good things, then we cannot prosper. Even plants respond negatively to an environment that is not clean or an environment that does not promote growth. So us as human beings, we have to ensure as well that we are surrounded by people who really want to go somewhere. Do not allow persons to speak negatively into your marriages, and don't allow people to speak negatively into your relationship or as it relates to your partner. That is very important. The moment somebody start that, cut it off, cut them off, put limits on them. They need to stay away, and that is simple.
You know, even though they're not the talkative person, but just because of them presence, like all hell loose,
Break loose.
problem and stuff. I mean, they don't have to talk a lot or say anything negative, just by them spirit.
Your presence.
And as,
That's your presence.
yeah, and as well, you don't know what, as I said before, you don't know what's in a person's heart and mind. You don't know what they're thinking about. But you just have to be careful.
I hope some of the things that we spoke about will be able to help some of you guys, if not all of you guys who have watched the video, to just navigate through your relationships, your marriages, and we wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Again, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and
Subscribe.
see you guys in the next video. Bye.